Hi guys, welcome to another nutrition demonstration today. So we're going to take a look here at a healthy salad dressing. And the reason I wanted to show this to you is because, as you know, I'm really encouraging you guys to eat more salads, whether it's a big salad for lunch or dinner or a small dinner salad. It's a real great way to make sure that you're getting in your veggie servings each day, and it really will help boost your fiber intake on a daily basis. So I wanted to show you how to prepare a really good healthy salad dressing, because I typically really find it hard to walk into a store, pick up a bottle of salad dressing and find a lot of healthy qualities to it. You're basically at the mercy of the companies adding the oils and the other ingredients themselves, where there's no reason for it, where you can create a perfectly healthy salad dressing yourself, and it just takes a little bit of time, but not a lot of time. So let's take a look here at what I have. And basically what you need to create your own salad dressing is a cruet. And this is what a cruet is. It's a glass bottle, if some of you have never seen this before, and it actually has the markings of what you need to do to prepare your own salad dressing right on the bottle there. And I actually bought this at Walmart, and it looks like this. And I believe you can find this where the oils and things like that are located. It's on the top shelf. And inside of that are the seasoning packets that we'll be using to make our salad dressing. So this is going to be the most important thing. You're going to need this cruet bottle to prepare this. So basically we're just going to follow step by step along on what you need to do here. And I've already prepared and have some of the ingredients that I need here. For instance, I have the vinegar, I have some of the oils I'm going to show you, I have the water and things like that ready to go. So the little V there is where we're going to add the vinegar to, and I'm just going to add it in like that. And this works out to be about a 1/4 cup of vinegar right to that V line. And then to that is a 1/3 cup of water that we're going to add to that vinegar. And then it's asking for oil. And this is where you have the opportunity to boost the nutritional value of your salad dressing. And instead of being subject to a lot of sunflower, safflower oils, soybean oils, and all that, you can step in and use an oil that is going to provide you with the heart healthy fats, the mono and polyunsaturated fatty acids that we need more of. More of those fats, less trans and saturated fats. So here's a couple examples of how you can boost the nutritional value of this using some oils. And I showed you the olive oil before, and if you remember, I told you that this is actually a superfood because of how much monounsaturated fats that olive oil contains. You can actually use just straight olive oil in this for your oils. I typically don't like to do that. Now, if you feel that you have heart history issues and things like that, this would be an ideal oil to use. But the reason why I don't prefer it is because you need to keep this cold. And what happens is whenever you put olive oil underneath colder temperatures, it tends to solidify. And it can get really thick on you whenever you go to use it again. So unless you're mindful to set your salad dressing out half hour, 45 minutes before you use it, you're going to find that your salad dressing is going to get really thick and clumpy if you use just straight olive oil. But again, this is a very good healthy oil that you can use for that, and I would recommend it if that's what you want to go with. I personally like to use this Smart Balance Omega blend, and what it is, it's a balance of your soybean oil, canola, and olive oil all together. And because it's mixed in those quantities, you don't get so much thick, solidified dressing whenever you pull it out of the refrigerator whenever you go to use it. So this is something that I do like to use for this. And then another thing that I wanted to show you that you can find in the supplement aisle at Walmart or in the organic section of Giant Eagle is 100% flax oil. And basically what you have the freedom to do when you create your own dressings is use something like this to significantly boost nutritional value. Now, the difference between flax oil and flaxseed, the ground flax that I encourage you to add to your breakfast or at some other point during the day, is that this is exactly the same. However, it does not have any fiber. It has all the same benefits that the flax does. It has a significant amount of omega-3s. In fact, it has more because it's a more concentrated source of it. But the only thing that this doesn't have that the ground does is that fiber. So basically what you're doing is you're taking another superfood and adding it to a salad dressing that you should be having on a daily basis. So what I like to do with this is I actually like to add 1/8 of a cup before I add the rest of the oil. So 1/8 of a cup, for those of you who may not be real good at estimating the portion sizes and things like that yet, is 2 tablespoons. An easy way that I remember it is that 1/4 cup is equal to 4 tablespoons. 1/4, 1/4, 4 tablespoons is 1/4 cup. So 1/8 of a cup is actually going to be 2 tablespoons. So what I do is I just take a tablespoon measure, dump in 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, and now I have 1/8 of a cup of heart-healthy flax oil, okay, a superfood that's great to add to this. And then to that, all I'm going to do is, I'm not really going to measure the rest of this oil because I can just basically take what's left from the lines here and just fill the rest of this up to the O, which is the oil line. So I'm just going to take this canola, olive, and soybean mixture, fill it up to the oil line, right like that. And then I'm going to take a packet of this seasoning mix that comes right into the cruet box and just add it right in there. And then you can pop the top on, make sure that the top is capped, and then get shaken. And you just shake it up. It mixes up really quick and easy. And it's a good idea once this is all mixed up that you put it in the refrigerator for a little bit. Because what happens is, if at this room temperature, it can get really runny, and you don't necessarily realize if you go to pour this right over top of your salad without measuring it out, you're going to get a lot more spilled over top of your salad dressing, or over top of your salad, than if you would be mindful and use one of these, or if it was a little more solidified. It's not going to come running out of there quite as quick. But this is a optimal health kind of salad dressing that you can add to your salads if you're eating them every day, because I really don't want to see you guys at the mercy of all those salad dressings that you find on the store shelves, because they're loaded with some of the ingredients that we're trying to avoid, a lot of extra preservatives and sodium and things like that. And you may even notice too that these packets aren't necessarily the greatest either. You're going to run into quite a bit of sodium and things like that whenever you use it, but just like anything else, you need to be portion controlled. And for those of you on lower calorie budgets, you're going to use about a tablespoon or more of this, per salad. So a tablespoon of this is going to run about 65 calories. And it's worth every 65 calorie because of what you use to make this salad dressing with. For those of you on bigger calorie budgets, you can get away with a little bit more, like 2 tablespoons. And if you do that, you're going to run into about 130 calories, which is still fine. But you are going to notice that there is going to be some sodium that's going to get added to your day. But if you're good with the rest of your day, this is something that I'm not going to be too upset about with your sodium intake, because of all the other things that's in here. All these other things significantly outweigh what little bit of sodium that you're going to be adding to your salad with this. So there's an example of what you can do on a regular basis to eat with your salads, whether you have them for lunch, dinner, a snack. It's a great tasting, wonderfully tasting salad dressing that I think you're all going to enjoy. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you guys again next time. Bye-bye.